Hey everybody, so I did the video. This is ATC time about those comments where we discuss a few comments that are on the Simply Said channel or what people are saying. So I did the video about Michael Jordan's wife, Yvette Prieto, who will receive $1 million for every year of the marriage and $5 million for every 10 years that she stays. And I found some very interesting comments and I wanted to discuss those. So Tiana8999 says basically he paid his wife to go away once his playing days were over. He's paying his preference to stay. Interesting concept. Blue 6461 said at this point it has to be witchcraft because how many times does Becky have to do this to them? Like it's literally insanity at this point. Well, the name of the game, they know how to get the money and keep on moving, honey. Again, the playbook. Look at the video I did about Mama Becky. The first time, she married for love. We saw how that turned out if you saw the video. Second time, she didn't play games. She married for the money. She said, why? He offered security. That's why she got married. Wasn't, well, I'm in love. We're going to have some beautiful babies. Life is business, and the sooner we sisters get acclimated to it and stop fighting it, better off you're going to be because what? Your decision making will change. It won't be so emotional. Life is business. So this one here, now Tom Furry goes, his fist, I'm thinking me to say his first ex got $160 million. Actually, it's reported to be $168 million when they got divorced. And he definitely wasn't the billionaire he was now back then. It's not a Becky thing. It is a Becky thing because every time you look up, it is a Becky thing. Where have you been, sir? And I'm being respectful to you. Every time you look up, most black men get money in sports. The majority, somewhere, it's going to be a non-black woman. So I don't know what country you reside in. That's how it goes down. They're literally giving away black wealth. And then you look up and they wonder, nobody respects us because they see what you're doing. So it is a Becky thing. You got a Becky Fever. And when it chokes them, guess what? You handle that. Yes, no kidding. Always 247 said life is business. You better tell them. Black women need to require post and prenup agreements prior to marriage. Exactly. And not pick up some dust who sits up here with a baby mama bill. No. Now, Coco Ace 7587 says, heck, I would never divorce them. I'm sure they can have separate homes. All of his money, she can set her whole family up for life. Exactly. Wow. Hashtag poor Gabrielle Union. Hashtag black men keep embarrassing black women. They doing 50-50. Gabrielle Union, don't forget, that's right with the sister, 50-50. And I'm just going to be honest. Do you really think, not that I want this to happen, but so I'll just say in general, her husband, LeBron, no, I'm sorry, it's not LeBron, her husband. Dang, I keep forgetting the guy's name. Let me see, Gabrielle Union husband. But let's be realistic. We know the women aren't bringing much to the table, okay? They're not bringing anything to the table, these non-black women, okay? But let me ask you a question. Do you really think when these women, these non-black women show up, do you really think that these men are asking them what they bring to the table? So DWade, if Gabrielle Union, if something would have happened, DWade, and if he would have picked up with a non-black woman, do you really think he's going to be going 50-50? And she's an actress. Hell no, I'd be going 50-50. Because more than likely he's going to pick up a non-black woman. It would be, in my opinion, that don't have nothing. It wouldn't surprise me. If you look at typically how most black men operate, wouldn't surprise me at all. Something would have happened there. Pick up a non-black woman, and he'll go, oh, you ain't got to worry. I'm already rich. He'll pay 100%. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Do I know them personally? No. Speaking in general, because that's how they do. That's what we see. 50, that was so embarrassing. Yes. Tiana8999 says, Vanessa Bryan taught the Latinos well. Oh, listen, she can set them up. listen. Someone said that Michael Jordan, that the girl was a bartender and that she once filed bankruptcy. Don't have to worry about it anymore. She got a chocolate drop on the block. Oh, yeah. Is one of the sons dating? Oh my, and she dating Scottie Pippen's leftover, dating Larsa Pippens. Mm. Unbelievable. But you don't see the manosphere and the men talking about, oh, he done picked up that old black woman. She's, hit the wall, all, 3 or 4 kids. You don't hear that. That's only for black women. Now, Regina Cameron 3011 says, ladies, we got to think about ourselves first. Yes, please. When will we ever? I told a younger black woman this yesterday when I was getting my feet done. I told her to learn all she can from working with the Asians, get your own business, and don't mess with dusty black men, and don't be a single mom. Yes, we already know. Recipe for disaster, a recipe for poverty. Pretty much guaranteed. Guaranteed. April the realist says, of course, you betcha. Do the math on it. She'll get $10 million for 10 years. After that 10 years, she'll get $5 million for every year. If she stays 11 years, that's $15 million. Or if she stays 10 years, it'll be $15 million. If she stays 15 years, she goes 35, and so on and so on. Either way, she's making out good. If she stays to the end, girl, you get all the money. All the money. All the money. Now, Scrooge McDuck Rich 9705 says he knows she doesn't love him. He's trying to secure her youth. Wow. Paying for whiteness. He knows she doesn't love him. So I agree. I feel the same way. He's making it. Look, don't leave me. $5 million after 10 years, $5 million a year. Do you think he would do that to a black woman that's black just like him and he's of a dark complexion? You think he would do that? Never. What does she have to lose? If she was a bartender to all these educated black women, that's why it blows my mind when I see women that are educated black women and you sitting up here picking up dust. Why? Why is you picking up dust, girl? Picking up dust to do what? Might unalive your butt. Ooh, ooh. Mrs. Haynes says, Michael must already be creeping again. If he's paying her to stay, yeah, that's how I see it. Yes. She says, I smell cheating, allegations brewing. Might be. But life is about business. He's giving her a hell of a contract. Uniquely Vicky says, well, all she has to do is outlive him, and statistically she will, and she gets it out. Exactly. Don't forget, they have a playbook. Don't forget. The playbook is working. Do not forget. I discussed that in the video about Sarah Rector. They have a playbook. It's working quite well. All I gotta do is find a black man and sick them on them. They coming. It's easy. It's guaranteed. It is pretty much guaranteed. White guardianship. What is white guardianship? You see a black person with some money, and what do you do as a non-black person? You boogity on over there and get your hands in it. White guardianship. It's nothing new. I've been telling you. It's part of the playbook. Part of the playbook. So Regina Cameron says, this is so fun. I had a girlfriend whose brother played in the NBA also. He married a Becky, and in his prenup, they have to stay together 10 years before the wife gets anything. Trust that first. She did not want to sign a prenup. Why would she not want to sign a prenup? He told her if she did not, he would not marry her. But she signed. Don't know if they're still together. His sister and I fell out and has not spoken in almost 20 years. Well, if you're so in love, you wouldn't even think about not being for 10 years. I mean, come on. But she signed. But either way, life is business. Life is business. Black women, maybe you should start doing that, especially when you're picking up a dusty. Maybe you need to go ahead and get you some prenups, because I see a lot of black women will achieve something and they are hell bent on being with a dusty. Make it make sense. I sure as hell can. They are hell bent. You can't tell me about my man. Well, he's got potential. Girl, potential. You better check the channel on Simply Said. I done told you that's the oldest pimp game popping. He got potential. If he has potential, I'm going to need you to go and utilize that potential, maximize it, and then come to me with something. He's got potential. That's the oldest pimp line popping. Why? 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 So yeah, so this here, I totally agree. There was one comment I was trying to find. Oh yeah, one comment I was trying to find. Let's see here, and I thought about it. I don't know if you all have seen the shows. There's like Married to Medicine, and I think Simone, she and Cecil, they have a son. I think he was the one that may have been like kicked out of school because he left school. It was not voluntarily. Left school, I think, because of his grades. Okay. And then they showed an episode of Marriage and Medicine. When you look up, the son had a girl. It's Miss Yin Yang. That's the girlfriend. I thought to myself, hold on. He got kicked out of school for his grades, is my understanding. And now he has a girlfriend, an Asian girlfriend. They're very high in education. When I was going to school, even in college, I had one as a roommate. They will spend hours in the library studying. Hours in the library studying. So why would she pick up Cecil's son, a young black man that's been kicked out of school? Yo. It ain't about them picking up. I don't think it's about liking him. She's seen the show. My guess is she has seen the show. Do you hear me? And they know how to do one thing. That's called get next to the money. Oh, they know how to get next to them. I thought about it. So he's been kicked out of school. So it's not like he's the smartest guy, but yet he's got an Asian girlfriend. Is she going to help you? What's up with that? They know how to get next to the money. Just like this over here. And again, it's my opinion, Sheree Whitfield. They know how to get next to the money. Sheree, Cairo, what's Cairo doing? I don't think he's at Stanford. I know he's got some kind of rap career going on, some rap music. What's Cairo doing? Sheree's daughter, she's beautiful, Kaylee. I was like, wow, that girl turned out very pretty. And look at Bob. You never know. Life is funny, huh? But think about it. They know how to get next to the money. That's my opinion. Yes, that's what I see. Get next to the money. Sheree doesn't have any grandchildren to know about the show. Maybe she can ease her way into the show. You done ease your way into TV. See, they know how to look for opportunity. And you know what? I haven't heard. I haven't heard about it. Oh, she trying to get baby by Cairo because she trying to be a little housewife. She up here trying to get paid off Cairo. That's what she doing. She ain't fooling nobody. She trying to get paid off Cairo. You're not gonna hear that. But if it was a black woman, oh yeah, she trying to secure her future through Sheree. Be his baby mama. Oh, they be turning down. But the Latino, they're not turning her down. You're not gonna find us fucking saying, "Oh man, I tell you, co-wife, but she did well, man. She just stuck around to get that man's money, and now he did. She got all the money." If it was a black woman, which it would never be, they'd be complaining. They know how to get next to the money. This is the first grandbaby. First grandbaby. You think Sheree doesn't have assets? She's what, 52? Looking 32. First grandbaby. You don't think the grandbaby will be taken care of? It's only 2 kids. So something happens to more than likely, well, with Bob, he's got, I guess, 5 kids that we know of, 2 by Sheree and 3 prior that we learned on the show. Know how to get next to the money as if she's never heard of Vanessa Bryant. Know how to get next to the money. He ain't the money, Sheree the money. But this the only 2 kids. So fast forward, they know how to get next to the money. But if it was black women, oh my goodness, you'd be considered a gold digger. Oh, they just want to come up with some old false narrative. Well, maybe they just in love. No, they know how to get next to the money. And they won't be called a gold digger. Won't be called that at all. So I do these videos, why? So black women can see, wake up. The narrative is there. So while you thinking you got to sit up here and you got to always sacrifice yourself, you can forget that crap. Miss me with that BS. Peep game. Life is business. The better you accept, the better off you'll be. So if you haven't seen the video on Simply Said channel, check it out. Becky mama. She married the first time for love. How did it turn out? How did love turn out, me mom? Didn't turn out so great, did it? She found herself a married, single mama. She wisened up. Wisened up. So yeah, so this here, they know how to seek out opportunity to wedge their way in. Black women play the same game. Don't be sitting up here selling for this dust. And a lot of older black women don't want to tell you that because you know what? That's what they've done. Misery loves company. So we don't want to say that, hey, we were wrong and make it better for the next generation. That's why my loud mouth, that's why my big mouth is here. Because I see that they don't want to accept it. We want to keep on doing the same old thing and wonder why we're at the bottom. So yeah, in my opinion, these people, they already know how to seek out the wealth. Sniff it out. And if you notice, you're not going to find a lot of black men coming up saying they're gold diggers. No, that's only for black women. You can ask one if he has a job. Oh, she a gold digger. No, they're not. Because most of them are dealing with black men. They're digging for dust. Black women have a race loyalty thing to these men that it's just not reciprocated. You can hold your breath when you're going to be at the ME's office. ME, medical examiner. That's why so many are struggling. Drink the Kool-Aid. Why not? The moms drink the Kool-Aid. So wake up and smell the coffee. These women know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. To see, I thought about that. Married to Medicine, Cecil, their son, was it him and Simone? That boy got kicked out of school, but he got Maylene as a girlfriend. They know how to sniff out, and she ain't a cute one, know how to sniff out the money. So let me know what you all think. So much for this love thing. Yeah, they love easy money. Who wouldn't? And they know how to sniff it out. And all you got to do is find one of them. It's in the playbook. It's like that commercial. Everybody knows that. Well, if you don't know, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching ATC. About those comments, and I'm out.